you want to see the people in the world who have the best understanding of their bodies, it's gymnasts. Gymnasts are phenomenal. You ever watch gymnasts, people that look like they should be about as big and strong as, obviously, the three of us, they get up, like the guy, man or woman, get up on the rings and they do, and it looks like they're not even trying because they've done it 1,000 times, and they're just, they know their body, and they're really strong. And there are a lot of things that I look at in gymnastics that I say, why do they do that and we don't? And I'm not talking about the ring stuff and the strength stuff, I'm talking about their understanding of their body. So I want you to get into a good, strong, whatever a strong front stance means to you. That's not a trick question. So just a good, strong stance. Okay. When we're in this stance, we've got a decision as to our hips. Where do our hips go? There are a bunch of places I can say they don't go, right? If I ask you to kick your hips out to the side, try it, right? That doesn't look good, doesn't feel good, right? Go the other way, right? That's ridiculous too. But there's a little bit more, it's a little bit more common to see people that will shift their hips from front to back. So I'd like you to do that. Take your hips in that stance, and I want you to go backwards a bunch, I want you to go forwards a bunch, and I want you to end up in the position that seems like it is the strongest. Try to find that strong point. And I am going to push on you a little bit, so I'm not going to beat you up, but I am going to push on you a little bit. Find it? Okay. Oh, that's another video we can do on finding that stance. You seem to do that, Joe. I can hit him a little bit more. We go back. All right. Okay. Now, can you maintain that stance and turn sideways? Okay. Now, he's doing it. I don't know if you can get closer and keep everything in frame. Put both hands overhead. If you know anything about gymnastics, any people that are watching, this is basically hollow position. Hollow position is this. Okay. This is a pretty standard gymnastic position. And if you look, in almost every athletic pursuit, hollow position shows up in a lot of different things. And so one of the things that happens with our stances, especially in most of the karate schools that I've been in, we end up teaching this driving the front knee forward at the expense of hips. Like I've got this stretching going on in the hip flexor right now, and yeah, I'm kind of grounded. But if I actually want to be able to use this, my butt's doing weird things. If I send this back just a little bit, I can grip the floor better. I am stronger. Now here's going to be the test. Okay? So get back into your strong front stances. And I want you to put your left hand out. Really we're going to test this in 2 ways. So I want you to really drive that front knee forward, and you should feel it in your right hip flexor. Okay. Strong fist. Okay. Now, I want you to send that back just a little bit. You've got a little bit of that scooping motion. Okay. If it was a different setup, let me say that in a different way. You know what I would love to do? Would be to get like some gymnasts in their singlet, wrestling sort of, what do you call it for gymnasts? Wrestling is a singlet. But that really tight bodysuit so we could see that difference in there. I'm not faking this. Here's the proof, okay? So get back in the strong stance. And keep a little bit of that there. I'm going to lean on you, okay? And now, I'm going to lean on you, and I want you to send that back and forward as I do, and we're probably both going to crash into the wall. It's the difference between too far back, and being back, honestly, a little bit further than most of us are taught, and we're able to really ground in. If you're someone who comes from a karate school that teaches Sanshin, this is built into Sanshin. You can't do Sanshin this way or this way. You have to maintain this position. It's there. There's a reason it's that strong. So we're just trying to take that up to other stances.